I feel like you probably do need to resolicit from anyone who's given you an EIN because now that would be prohibited. And so the W-9 that you have on file would be flawed, basically. So how would you even go about
Yeah.
starting a project like that?
Well, and I actually, the one little savior, right, about those 21 times, right, that the IRS has updated, or revised the Form W-9 is that it didn't have to go out and collect it from, all your existing vendors unless you knew that something changed. If that vendor gave you, that's an individual sole proprietor, right? Single member LLC that's filing as a sole proprietor. If you know that they gave you an EIN, you know that, right, it has changed. The rules have changed and they now need to give you a social security number. And so maybe now you do have something that you have to do with existing vendors that fall into that category, and go out and solicit a new W-9 so you can collect that social security number. Now, I will tell you that some systems are just fine to identify, those vendors that are eligible or that, you have to go back and collect it from, because they have clear fields, right? If it's a social security number or EIN, right? Maybe they allow you to put the dashes in. So, because both numbers are 9 digits long, but maybe it's formatted, right? Like a social security number. Or maybe you have a field that says this is the social security number or this is the EIN. And so now because, maybe that system identifies that vendor as a sole proprietor, individual, right? Or which 1099 form they're going to get, a 1099 NEC. So that is, right, a vendor that is that you have to look at to see if you gave an EIN.